Today we're going to be talking about the 4 best sets to invest in when it comes to Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Are there any left?
There may be one. Okay, it's $500. You have no choice of carrier. The battery can't hold a charge, and the reception isn't very...
Shut up and take my money.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to be known before we get into this that this is purely based on facts. We're leaving the emotions and the feelings all at the door, and we're just going to talk about factual numbers based on these sets and how many cards that they feature that are selling raw for over $20, and then what their average median price is. That's how we're looking at this. That's how we've done it in the past. That's how we're going to do it now.
That's how Dad did it. That's how America does it. And it's worked out pretty well so far.
It just seems to be the best way to make an educated decision. Let's get into it. First set up on our list is going to be Fusion Strike. All right, guys, so Fusion Strike is going to feature 8 cards over the $20 threshold for an average median price of $73.25. And then let's talk about the booster box price. Right now, you can get a booster box of Fusion Strike for $109 still. That is up a little bit from $99 a month ago. And the average price per pack, if you bought it at that $109, is going to be at about $3.02, which is wildly affordable if you ask me. So the main featured cards here, guys, that are going to be over $20, and there were a few on the cusp of 20, I will say that, but it's going to be the Celebi is a standout for me. The Genesect is obviously a standout, and then the top tier is obviously the top tier. So you're going to have the Mew V alternate art, you're going to have the VMAX Mew alternate art, and then you're going to have that Espeon, of course, and then Gengar VMAX. I think one thing to note when it comes to this set and why I think it gets nerfed out on some level is we know that the pull rates are devastating. A lot of people have mixed feelings on these sets. Me personally, Fusion Strike has been one of the most difficult sets to hit those top tier cards out of. I've opened myself personally off camera over 500 packs and pulled one alternate art, which, you know, it is what it is. Those are the breaks sometimes, but that is something to be said, and that does this set has something in common with another set that we're going to talk about later on in the episode. So yeah, first set is Fusion Strike. All right, third best set when it comes to average card price is going to be Silver Tempest. So one thing I do want to preface, guys, right off the bat, when it comes to this set, it is so new. It is the newest set right before Crown Zenith is coming out. So that is something to know. Every time a new set comes out, the top-end cards are going to come at a wild premium. And that also goes along with something that we talk about all the time on how to not invest, is you don't go after these cards straight away. Wait till they simmer down and, you know, see where they settle when it comes to cost per card. So this set specifically has 9 cards over the $20 threshold with an average median price of $56. The box price is the same as Fusion at $109, which brings the single pack price to $3.02, which is also very affordable as far as I'm concerned. So obviously the top tier, you're going to have the alternate art Lugia. It's coming in at raw about $215. And then right at that $20 threshold, you're going to see the Friends and Galar. And then I will say that this Lugia did almost hit the $20 mark. I almost may have counted it just because it was pennies away from being $20. It is a sick looking card. But the standouts for me obviously are going to be the Lugia, of course. This Rayquaza is definitely holding tough as a character rare in VMAX form, selling raw for almost $50. That's pretty wild to me that it's competing on the level of the alternate arts. It's not even an alternate art, okay? And then, of course, I don't know what it is about this Unknown. It just has some bit of mystique to it. I love the background of it. I don't know. It's a visually appealing card, but we're not here to talk about that kind of stuff. It's just purely factual, and that card is right there with Rayquaza. So this was a big surprise for me. This Rayquaza VMAX Trainer Gallery card was a big surprise for me, but it's not that much of a surprise because it's a dope artwork and everyone loves Rayquaza. All right, third on the list is going to be the biggest sleeper of this episode. I've said it once, I've said it twice, and I'll say it a third time. Chilling Reign. So again, guys, this is one of those sets where people call it Chilling Pain. There's a lot of agony here. I can feel the pain in the comments when people talk about this set. They love the cards, don't get me wrong, but the path and the journey that they have to take to get to these big hitters is a devastating one, and people are left looking down at their wallets and there's nothing there, and they've thrown their wallet across the room and they can't seem to get it back. So let's just talk about the set in general when it comes to cards and card prices. 16 cards over $20. at an average median price of $56.19, which is the same as Silver Tempest, except there's almost double the amount of cards that can capture that type of price. So there is something to be said there. The box price is $109, which puts the pack price at $3.02. It's kind of interesting how those three kind of bunch up there, but there is a huge discrepancy and or dichotomy or dyad, whatever adjective you want to use, to have 16 cards over $20 and to be undervalued, if not underappreciated, in my opinion, is probably the biggest telltale sign of being able to get in on the ground floor. Now, we've been talking about this for a long time. Chilling Reign hasn't had its day in the sun, pun intended. When it does, and this set is far and away out of print and people have forgotten about it, they're going to go back and say, whoa, maybe I did miss out on this set. And the fact that it has multiple alternate arts. This set, I feel like in Pokemon Company's mind, they almost wanted it to compete with Evolving Skies because they put a surplus of alternate arts in this set like they did in Evolving Skies. Little known fact, Evolving Skies has 4x the amount of alternate arts as the rest of Sword and Shield other than Chilling Reign. Evolving Skies has 17 alternate arts. If we just counted these by ourselves right here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 alternate arts. Am I missing any? I'm not. So there is something, I don't know what the rhyme or the reason is, because I'm not a Pokemon Company employee. I can only judge things by face value, and this set is wildly undervalued as far as I'm concerned. I mean, there's just no other way to say it. I've gone hard on this set, definitely taken a position on this because of these reasons. And you know what? If I'm wrong, then I'll have a blast lighting $3 packs on fire all day long and ripping them by myself. That's fine with me. I'm good with it. I'm not telling you guys to go out and spend house money. Another rule. Pro tip, don't spend house money on Pokemon. Not telling you guys to go do that. Maybe this is an eye-opener for some of you, and you guys, if you have the excess money, you can take a position on something like this. This set is probably going to do well long-term. That's my guess. And, being at $109, it was at one point selling for $89 when we started talking about it again like 6 weeks ago. So it has appreciated dramatically, just not like it's moving the needle. If Chilling Reign went to $200, people would have an aha moment and a lot of I told you so's would happen. And then we would come back to this episode and be looking at Chilling Reign like we did in Evolving Skies, because I said the same thing about Evolving Skies a year ago. Check my receipts. Go check my videos that I'm saying right now about Chilling Reign. Just saying. Last but not least, it is no mystery. It's Evolving Skies. At this point in the video, I'm sure you guys are saying to yourselves, we know. I know that you know. And we both know that we've talked about this set to nauseum. We're just going to say the pure facts, and then we're going to pull the chute and get out of here. Evolving Skies has 20 cards over $20. That's insane. Average median price. Here's the gong show moment. $103.95 average median price for the top tier cards. Booster boxes are coming in at $250. They've appreciated, if not doubled, within about the last 6 months. Average price per pack is at $6.94. Now, if we're just talking, if I'm looking at, just the numbers, they line up. So if we compare this to Chilling Reign, it's very close. The average price per pack is a bit more when it comes to Evolving Skies, obviously, because the booster box is time and a half more, but the average median price is also double. So relatively, Chilling Reign and Evolving Skies, if we're just talking math, just math, they're on the same playing field when it comes to value per pack, but not chances per card. Amount of cards over $20 in Evolving Skies has Chilling Reign trumped hardcore because it has an extra 30% of cards over 20. So a lot of word salad right there, a lot of semantics, but I mean, we know about this set. I'm not going to go down the list and say this is sick, this is sick. We've talked about it. We know. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? It is just smoke show after smoke show with this set. Get involved. I don't know what else to say. I pulled this Glaceon like 8 months ago, and it was a $30 card. Now the thing's selling at $164. I don't know. Whatever, you know? What can I say? Even with the Umbreon correcting, which we talked about, because the Umbreon corrected dramatically, it is still holding steady. I mean, it did not, so it corrected. There's a difference between a crash and a correction, okay? A crash is when it goes close to zero, if not, you know, below a market, or just bombs all, you know, all by itself. Let's just pull up raw. So it steadily increased, and then it corrected, but it still is holding at $470. So that is not a crash. That is simply a correction. Do I think it'll correct again? I do. But do I see it going down to $150, $200? No. This set is OP, bottom line. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We did this exact episode a year ago today, so I wanted to go back to it. That episode's almost at 100,000 views, so you guys seem to like that. Crown Zenith is probably going to, you know, bust all of these sets. So we hope. We'll check it out, and we'll report back. That's going to be it for me, guys. If you haven't already, hit the damn buttons. What are you waiting for? We're almost at 50,000 subs. Freaking go. I'm going to see you guys on the next live or the next episode. Peace.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's time to hit the button already. Do it now. What do you think, I'm dancing for free here?